welcome to Indianapolis. We set this program up right after the convention last year. There was, at that time, no program set up for this year, and nobody was willing to do it, apparently. And I happened to have some conversations with this hotel, and this week was the only week that they could take us. We have some excellent programs. They will start tomorrow and continue on Saturday. We have an excellent course with lots of excellent dealers, and we have some very, very, very good educational displays as well. So please take a look at everything that this convention has to offer.
Yeah, I just wanted to step up and really thank Bill and for stepping in and making sure we had a venue and a convention. There were a lot of tense moments last year during the convention as we were trying to figure out how we were going to do this year. So, and not only did he step up and do it, as you can see, he's done a fantastic job. So it's really. He outlined we've got a lot of great things going on this week. A lot of opportunities to meet old friends and spend time together. The Bourse is probably the biggest I've seen in many years for an EAC convention. The auction catalog is certainly the biggest that it's ever been for an EAC sale. And there's some great material, whether you collect colonials, half cents, large cents, hard times, tokens, whatever you collect, there's something in there for you in the sale this time.
Patricia Husak is here. Her daughter Melanie Edward Processor is here. And there's going to be a seminar. There's a lot of seminars going on. They're all going to be great. But if you're not going to attend that one, there's going to be some trouble. So I want you to know the Husaks are here. Tom Nist is here. He's doing next year's convention in Pittsburgh. And Pittsburgh is a wonderful city, but the Carnegie is opening up their hearts to us. That's where Clapp's other collection was. So, thank you.
Liberty Cap Foundation is it's 501c3 that was founded by Walter Cusack. He was one of there are many, many great collectors. He was a very notable collector of 1794 large cents. 1794 is in our DNA, but also his desire to make coins accessible is in our DNA. He was incredibly knowledgeable, but incredibly generous with his time. And so anyone could come up with any kind of coin, and he was always gracious about what they had. And after he died, we decided to reframe it within the idea of cultivating curiosity about coins, culture, and history. So that is our mission. We have 1,794 microgrants. We're going to have next year a Walter J. Husak big scholarship for people. But what we're doing right now, part of what we're here to do, is to cultivate curiosity, and we're doing that by asking questions. It really is connected to EAC specifically because of 1794 coins. That's where, so in January of 2024, there was a big sale, and the sale was of Walter's cents and the Liberty Caps Foundation's cents. And so the money that we got from that went into the foundation and will always be in the foundation. And so that's generating the money. And so 1794 is in our DNA, right? That's how we came to EAC.
My wife and I run the Indiana State Numismatic Association show. Our last show was in October of 23. Bill Eckberg is also a member of our local club, the Indianapolis Coin Club. When we secured this for our last show, he happened to be in the area, and we shared that information with him. And then I agreed to help out on a very small portion with the show. So I helped a little bit of the negotiations with the hotel, helped pick out food for the events here. Bill did most of the heavy lifting. It's mostly coordinating. Most of the cases here belong to Indiana State Numismatic Association because we have our cases because we do a show once a year. So we helped coordinate, get those cases here. He did all the layout as far as the table layout, but he basically mirrored what we had done. This is probably one of the smartest group of dealers you'll ever be around at a coin show.
Most of the people here know who I am, but most people don't. My name is Chris Bretsch, and I'm happy to be here at the Early American Coppers Convention. And I just wanted to say a couple things that my dad saw an ad in 1967 in Coin World magazine, and we lived in Long Island, and Herb Silverman put an ad in Coin World saying, hey, looking for fellow large cent collectors, we're thinking about starting a club for large cent collectors. So he got on the Long Island Railroad on a rainy night, went into the Hilton in New York City, and was opened. Dennis Loring opened the door, and William Sheldon and Herb Silverman and Dorothy Pasha was there, and a bunch of other people. But there was about 8 or 9 people, and they decided that night that they were going to start this little club called the Early American Coppers. And I know my dad's still with us, he's 87, and they didn't have any idea that it would turn into what it is. All these members, after all these years, so committed to this hobby that it's just unbelievable. So I'm not that young, but I'm one of the youngest members. So we have to. That's not me, as what people tell me. But so I just want to say, listen, I didn't really mean hard times tokens, whatever they are, but I'm going to own one tonight because it's for the good of the club. And I just want to thank Steve Ellsworth for his thankless donation to this club to perpetuate what these guys started in the 60s that they never thought was going to materialize into this. So get your paddles ready, dig deep, and let's keep this club going. All right? Thank you.
All right, real quick question. Is there anybody in the room that has not yet signed my bidder packet? Because this will probably go in the EAC archives, thank you. Or it may be donated next year for all of you to bid on. I haven't decided yet.
Hi everyone, let's get this party started with the auction. My name's Sam Foose, and I've known Steve for a long time. I'm a life member of the EAC, and I used to auctioneer a lot. I haven't done it in a long time. So I might be a little rusty. Luckily, this is a casual atmosphere, and hopefully I'll take it easy.
So Stax Bowers is an auction company, obviously, and we have handled some of the greatest collections of early American copper going back to our founding 90 years ago. So we're here showing off highlights from our upcoming sales, including our June Baltimore and our A&A sale. So I come to show off highlights and gather consignments and just network with the collector. You know, this is probably the greatest group of passionate collectors, and they don't always come out to the big national shows. So this is a great opportunity to network with really passionate collectors.
My exhibit that I did is on Ray Mundy, who is a long time ago half-cent collector, and his importance to the half-cent collecting world, but yet a name that's not known to most people. I collect half-cents, and I do research, and Roger Cohen, who has the half-cent designation series named after him, his book that opened up the half-cent one was done with Ray Mundy's assistance. And Roger Cohen bought Ray Mundy's collection intact, and so many coins transfer forward. And I just one day said, I don't know anything about him, and I don't think most people do, so let's see what I can find out. So that was it. Most of us who exhibit just enjoy doing it. It's fun. It makes you learn something about whatever you're doing for an exhibit, because if it's your own collection, something else, you want to do a nice job with it, and so you learn. So I've exhibited many times and I enjoy it. The hard time now is finding a topic to do it sometimes now at that point, but that's okay. From a copper collector, there isn't anything like the convention. There just isn't any place where you get this infusion for a group of people who collect at any other show. There's a few people who have copper, and here there's a lot. And so that's why we try to come every year.
I am with Heritage Auctions, and I am also this year a 51-year member of Early American Coppers. I joined in 1973 when I was 15 years old. When I joined, I was member number 312. Although members are not always staying with the club over the years, the membership numbers now are right around 7,000. So there's been quite a lot of interest over the years. I think what's really unusual about EAC, about the conventions compared to normal coin conventions, is EAC is all about education. And there are many coin conventions where the coin dealers come in and all they want to do is buy and sell coins, which is understandable because that's their business. But for EAC, it's really more about education.